Hey everybody, Tammy here, and I'd like to share an altered domino swap that I did with Kateri's Crafty Ideas, her Facebook group. She hosted a swap, and we had to make 3 altered dominoes in our choice of designs, whatever themes we wanted to do. So I started out with these dominoes that I bought at Walmart. You get them in a big tin. Gosh, I don't remember how. I think they were like 91 in the tin that I bought, and they're just kind of a hard acrylic or plastic, some sort of that kind of material. But my partner was Erin Klausner, and Erin likes retro 50s style things. So the first domino that I did, I tried to do kind of my take on a retro 50s kitchen with the black and white checked floor, and then the turquoise and red and yellow accent colors in the flowers. And then I just found a little teapot charm. I thought that would be cute to hang from it. And then Erin loves rickrack, so I was sure to put rickrack trim around the edges of the domino. And then the back of the domino, I just put some, this paper was actually from an authentic paper collection that was very vintage retro-y. So it's just a little check with some little cherries on it. I thought that was so cute. And then I just glued some bales on the back, of course, to hang the teapot. And then if Erin wanted to put a, I don't know, some kind of a chain or something to hang this from somewhere, she can do that. She can decide how she wants to use it. But that's the first domino. And then I also made little containers for the dominoes to sit in. And this was using the Tim Holtz Matchbox die. And it's just a little matchbox that shuts. And I thought it held it's like the perfect size for the dominoes. So there's the retro 50s domino. And my next domino that I did, I think Erin also likes butterflies. So I have some butterfly napkins that I cut this little yellow butterfly out of. And then I actually just die cut this little yellow and white striped butterfly, and then added some washi tape, which is the black polka dot, just a strip of washi, and then cut out this little sentiment which says happy heart, and then laid everything down, put some little pearls for the butterfly centers there. And then I think I started out actually with I painted the domino like a champagne color, and then laid all this stuff out, and then rickrack around the edge, and then I did glossy accents over the whole top of the domino. And I love how that turned out. It's my first time using glossy accents, and I think I'm addicted to glossy accents now because I like the finish that it gives everything. You just have to be patient and wait for it to dry. And I let this sit for about 24 hours without touching it to let it dry really good. And then I just added a little charm, little chain with some pink beads and a little heart charm. And the back of this one, I just left it, it's painted in the champagne color. And then I did I think this is rose gold or copper, a paint pen that I have. So I just painted in the number, the dot and the line. So it just didn't, I think this one might have been blue or something originally. So I wanted it to be a different color. So there's that one. And then this little, I tried to do the boxes to coordinate. So I decoupaged 2 of the little butterflies in the napkin onto this yellow cardstock that I used to make this box, and then just a little kind of pink, real light pink faceted bead for the the drawer pull. And I don't know if I showed this one. I did a red faceted bead to kind of go with the cherries. So the next one I did, this was a sewing theme, and I used some Tilda paper on this one. This one has a lot going on. I started out with, I don't think I painted this domino. No, I didn't. So I just started out with laying down some Tilda paper as the background. And then you can't see it, but I put some pink, kind of a meshy lace, just laid that down on top of the paper, kind of going across diagonally here. And then I started using the Tilda embellishments that I have, which is this thread spool, and then this little half wooden thread spool, which is in the, I think these are both in the Happiness is Homemade collection by Tilda. And then there's a needle, an actual needle going behind the thread spool, and then some actual thread wrapped around, and a little metal snap, and a button. And then I did the rickrack going around the entire domino, and I think I used a light pink alcohol marker to do the sides of the domino, because I kind of did them pink before I put the rickrack on. And then on the back, it's just a piece of Tilda fabric torn to just kind of hide these big bail backs that are glued on here. Then I added this charm. I put some buttons on it and the scissors. And then, of course, I glossy accented over everything except for the top of the thread spool. I just did around the edges of the thread spool. But I really like how this one turned out. And then I, of course, did a box out of Tilda paper for this one to sit in with a little rose pull. And this one's a little bit hard to get in the box because of the wood spool, but it fits. It's just a little bumped up there, but that's okay. And then the last one I did, this is a little stamp that I have. She's called a Button Girl, and she's a stamp that I ordered from Jean Morton. She has an Etsy store. I think it's Journals by Jean. And I ordered the stamp in the small size, which is just perfect for a domino. And then I also have it in a larger size. I use it all the time on everything. But I just stamped her in, I can't remember the ink I used. It might have been Memento, the dark brown, which I can't remember exactly the color. But I stamped her on some patterned, kind of a quilted patterned paper. And then just added some little rickrack trim to the bottom of her dress, added some bling buttons, and then used some torn seam binding I turned into a little bow for the top of her hair, and then a little piece of bling in the center. I stickled her little socks and her shoes. I don't know if you can see that detail or not. And then I went around the edge of the domino, I believe, with my rose gold paint pen. So I went all the way around the edge. And then I added this gold rickrack trim on top of that. And then the back, this is just a sheet of paper. I don't remember the collection, but I like it. I thought it coordinated well with the little girl. And then just 2 bails. And again, I left the top. I'm not sure what Erin will want to do with this. So I just added a little pink bead to the bottom and thought she can put whatever kind of chain or whatever she wants to do here on the top. And then just did a little pink box and used the same paper that I have on the back of this domino for the top of the box. So those are my dominoes that I made for Kateri's swap, and I should take them out and put them on top of the boxes for the last picture so you can see them all. Kateri has a lot of fun swaps in her group, and different things that just keep you motivated and inspired. If you haven't checked out Kateri's Facebook group, you really should. The ladies that are in it are so nice and, like I said, inspiring. I know we sometimes all get in a crafting rut where, you know, we don't know what we want to make. Her being in her group definitely keeps the creative juices flowing, so to speak. And altered dominoes have been out for a long time, but I've never done them before. So I'm going to make some more for some of my personal projects, and I'll be sure to share those with you guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check back for new videos. I should be posting some soon. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.